Good morning to everybody, children. In this video, today we are going to learn about GP, that is letter writing. How many types of letter are there? Means there are two types of letter. One is formal letter and another type is informal letter. Okay, let us see what is formal letter. Here, first point is business or professional purpose. Second, simple language. And then informal letter means a personal communication. Second, casual or emotional tone. Okay. Formal letter, it means shortly we can tell means that is higher authority. Higher authority means what are all the higher authority person? Principal. In school means principal, correspondent, teacher, and then headmaster, AHM. These are all higher authorities, and bank manager. Okay. And then clerk, sub inspector, police. Okay. And then lawyer, doctor. These are all higher authority. And then informal letter means relatives and friend. Okay, informal letter means relatives and friend. Relative means sister-in-law, brother-in-law, father, mother. Okay, all it come from relatives only, isn't it? For formal letter means it is higher authority. Informal letter means relatives or friend. Shortly we can tell means you can easily understood. Okay, formal letter and informal letter. Now we can see the format for formal letter. Okay, first one you have to write your from, that is sender's detail, name and address. And then second you have to write the date and year. Third one, receiver's detail, that is to name and address. Fourth one, salutation, that is respected sir or madam. Fifth one, subject. What is a letter is about, that is called a shortly sub. Okay. And then lastly have to write regarding, reg, and then dots in subject. And then sixth one, body. What is the actual message? You have to write it in the body of the content. Okay. And then body of the letter you have to write in your format letter. And then seventh one, complimentary close, that is yours faithfully, and then yours sincerely, yours obediently. Okay. And then eighth one is name and sign, your designation. And then lastly have to write the address on the envelope. Already I told you, in formal letter and informal letter both you have to write the address on the envelope. Okay, this is a format for formal letter. Already I told the new pattern for formal and informal. What is a new pattern? That is you have to write all the information in left hand side only, not in your right hand side. I think so you don't forget that one is the government introduced last year itself this pattern. Okay, in formal letter you will be writing first right hand side data, and then thanking you middle, and then in right hand side yours faithfully, isn't it? You have to write all in information in your left hand side only. See, I given one pattern for you. This is formal letter pattern. Okay. See how they written. First one is from. Here not mentioned from. You can write it. Okay. From, and then date, and then to respected sir, and then subject, the written subject you have to write in short form sub. And then lastly have to put hyphen and then regarding dots. And then body of the letter, yours faithfully and your name. Okay, in exam you have to put XXX, and then address on the envelope here not mentioned you have to write. This is a formal letter pattern. Already I told what are all information, what are all subheadings you have to write. Already I told the name, address, salutation, that and all. This is a formal letter. See all information written in your left hand side. This is a correct method. Okay, second one is informal format. Okay, first you have to write the sender's detail, name and address in first. Second, date, month and year. Third one, salutation, that is dear mother, or dear bestie or dear friend, whatever you given in the question you can write. Dear whatever the question given means, dear friend, mother, father, you can write it. And then fourth one, body of the letter, that is actual message you have to write. And then fifth one, complimentary clause, that is yours lovingly or yours sincerely or with lovely, with love, you can write. Lastly, name and sign. Okay, in last you have to write the address on the envelope. This is a informal pattern. Okay, for informal pattern also you have to return, you have to write all in left hand side only. First, name and address, don't put from. Okay, first, name and address. Second, date, month, year, you have to write like this only. See, second, date, month, year. Okay, some students are writing 21 01 22. Don't write like that. You have to mention in words the month. Okay, 21 January 2022. Like this, you have to write. Okay, this is a format for informal letter. For a formal letter, for body of the content, you can write 4 or 5 line. For informal letter, you have to write 9 or 10 line. Okay, then this is a informal pattern. Already I show you the formal pattern, isn't it? How they written all the uh, information they written in the left hand side. Here also informal letter, see, first they written address, name and address. You no need to write the name, just you can write the number and then address. Okay, door number and address, and then date, month, year, and then dear bestie or friend, whatever, and then body of the letter, yours lovingly, XX, and then address on the envelope. That's all. See, all the information written in the left side only. This is a new pattern for you. Formal and informal, all the information must write in your left hand side only. Already you know, I thought. Okay, thank you children. If you have any doubt, you can message me.